Welcome to the Forsyth Magazines podcast. I'm Brooke Eagle, your host, bringing you the stories of the people shaping our community. From business owners to local leaders, we'll explore their journeys, passions, and lessons learned. Let's dive in. Hey guys, we are back with another podcast episode, and today I have two very special ladies on. I have Laura and Lilley. They are, Laura is a coach at Washington Park CrossFit, and then Lilley is a member at Washington Park CrossFit, and also longtime friends of mine. What's up?
Hi.
How's it going?
Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
We caught Lilley on a day off so she could squeeze it in.
Yeah.
Heyo.
And Laura.
Heyo.
Yeah. So I was told to try not to make you guys cry because Emma cried when she came on.
Gosh.
But
If it happens, it happens.
She's a crier.
Yeah.
We love it. Okay, so I got to start off with a quick Carl story. Carl
Really set the tone.
Carl is Lily's husband, and he is one of a kind. Man, I love that dude. But he, this is what I think about when I think of starting the gym. Is we're documenting our whole process on Instagram of opening the gym. And the day that we announced that we could, start classes, he immediately sent us a DM of like a gif of like a guy like busting out of jail. And he said, "Let me in!" And he was the first, I guess Carl and Adam came to a class, our very first class. I think we weren't even technically allowed to be holding classes yet, but we did. And they came and we went to Swaim's for a beer after.
Oh my God.
And he was telling us all about his wife, Lilley, and how strong she is. And we're like, oh, wow, we can't wait to meet her. And that was my first Carl impression. I'm like, this dude is funny. This is a funny dude.
Every day he was like, oh, they're closer. Oh, they're closer. I'm going to message him again. He's like, I'm going to go do a workout before they're even open.
And he did. That he did. And that was October of 2022. So we'll be celebrating 4 years later this year, which is crazy.
Look at y'all now.
So what drew? I want to start with Lilley. What drew you guys to the gym and drew you to CrossFit in general?
Yeah. So Carl actually drew me to CrossFit too. Not surprising. He's a pretty convincing guy. I was in my pharmacy school rotations, and he had started going to a gym in Kernersville, and I was doing like the Planet Fitness thing, just kind of working out on my own. And he would come home every day and be like, hey, there's this really hot guy that coaches our class in the morning. Fun fact, it's Laura's husband. And he was learning all these skills and talking about how great it was. And I was just kind of in a rut. And they had an onboarding class for women only. So I went and did that and loved it and was hooked. So that was in 2018, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had our daughter in 2021, post-COVID and gym workouts, home gym workouts, and needed something a little bit closer to home that would work with our schedule and where we could bring her to. And it just serendipitously worked out. The Washington Park was opening at just the right time for us. So we, Carl busted down the doors. It was the first one there. I was like, all right, well, I guess this is a good fit for us now. And it really was because we hopped in. It was immediately a great community because it was kind of starting from the ground up. We weren't coming into a tight-knit gym family. We kind of built it around us, which was really cool.
Yeah.
And everyone's been really welcoming of us, and our daughter's pretty much grown up in the gym.
She has. Oh my gosh.
See, I said I wasn't going to cry, but I'm pretty close. And it's just been the best fit for us, not only for our fitness journey, but our friendships that we've built and the community that we've built in Winston. So it's been really great.
I love that. Maris was, how old was she when the gym opened?
Let's see, it was in
October of 22.
So she was just turned 1. So she was
Little.
shortly after walking. Yeah.
I keep having I messed up my Alexa at home, and it somehow is showing every single picture on my phone, which is not great. But Maris, little baby Maris will pop up sometimes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so little.
Small Maris.
Small Maris. So Laura, I want to hear about your CrossFit journey. What kind of got you into CrossFit, and what made you decide to join Washington Park?
Well, I started CrossFit in 2012 at a local affiliate here in Winston. And I was really just looking for a replacement after college because I played tennis in college for app, and I needed another team to join. I needed another addiction. I needed another fix of fitness. And I had a friend at the time that was like, hey, I just tried this thing called CrossFit. You should really come and give this a try. And I was like, okay, cool. So I started in 2012, and then my friend switched jobs. He was teaching at a high school, and he switched to a high school in Kernersville. And then we joined a gym together, like as a best friend couple at a gym in Kernersville, and was there for a really long time. It's where I met Nathan, my husband.
The hot guy.
The hot coach.
The hot guy that did like Carl's Foundations class and everything. So, and then COVID happened and everybody was working out at home.
Yeah. Rough times.
And it was a dark time for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
And Carl and Lilley obviously had Maris post-COVID. We had some other friends, Adam and Lisa, that were just having kids. It was a different season of life. Everybody honestly needed a gym that was closer and more convenient for them.
Sure.
With having kids, with having their jobs. And I just essentially just followed Carl and Lilley, Adam and Lisa. And I dropped in, I think maybe 1 or 2 times for like a Saturday or something. And then after that, I was like, oh,
This is it.
Here we are.
this is home. This is home now.
Yeah, I love
So
that. So, Laura,
Rest is
I want to
history.
ask you another question. You've now seen the gym from both sides. You were a member for several years, and then now you've been a coach for a while. From your perspective, what do you kind of think that coaches see that members maybe don't necessarily realize? Like people gaining confidence and different things like that.
Yeah, I think that members don't, but I mean, coaches are also athletes. So really anybody noticing your progression external to yourself, they're going to notice that progression a lot easier than you see it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I've been working on bar muscle ups, or I've been working on double unders, or I've been working on my first pull up for years. And it hasn't been years. Maybe it's only been 6 or 7 months. It feels like it's been years. It hasn't been that long, we promise. But we are seeing you making those strides when you don't see it because you're so close to it. You're the one that's going through it. So
that's so true.
But like we see, I mean, coaches are athletes as well. So we also don't see that growth when we look in the mirror. We're like, ugh.
It's been forever.
It's been forever. Like, why am I not changing? Why am I not progressing? But other people
can notice. That's so true. Yeah. I think I love also people from a coach perspective, seeing people that are like super shy completely just like blossom and open up. And you're like, wow, that's a different person. Yeah. Like it's sweet to watch people that are just so introverted. They just find their little niche of people in their class and they just open right up.
Yeah, they find their class for sure.
Yeah. Those 6 a.m.ers, man, they are a tight knit crew.
They are.
I love it.
I'll
different.
never meet them.
They are built different.
I coach at 6 a.m. every once in a blue moon, and they're like, "Are you okay? What's wrong? Why are you here?" And I'm like, "I don't know. It's so early.
What happened?"
Oh my gosh. So, question for both of you. We'll start with Lilley. How has CrossFit changed your life or improved your life outside of the gym that has nothing to do with necessarily a CrossFit skill?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. And I think it's kind of like multifaceted too.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely increased my confidence for sure. Like I was an athlete throughout high school and, like played club sports in college and that kind of stuff. And like had a general like awareness of my body and like was fairly confident in how I looked, like minus college where things kind of fell off a little bit. But like learning new skills in CrossFit, like seeing changes in my body and kind of like, going through being pregnant, coming back postpartum, like just kind of like having appreciation for what my body can do has been really cool in CrossFit. Like not even necessarily skills, but just be like, hey, I can like get after it and work out and like take care of my body and feel good about myself, which has been really cool.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I think for me, like, especially with Maris, like having her at the gym, this is where I'm going to cry. Dude.
Hang in there, Lily. Hang
Like,
in there.
right? Just
You
like,
can do it.
right? Like seeing people exercise and just like building that like idea of community and how working out is good for you and in multiple ways, both like physical and emotional, I think has been really cool. And like days where we're going to do something else, she's like, hey, Mom, can we go to the gym?
No.
So I think it's great for her that she also sees like the physical and the community aspect of it and like appreciates it the way that we do.
Yeah, for sure. It's so cool to watch all the kids at the gym. Maris, Max, George, Nash, all of them, they're just watching. They're watching what their parents are doing.
Yeah.
They're watching what everybody's at the gym is doing, and they want to do those things. They want to hop up on the rings and play on the bars and you know, they have their little baby barbells that are so cute.
The little CrossFit kids mini class the other day was adorable.
Yeah, we had a running workout the other day, which is few and far between, so don't let that scare you. We don't do a lot of running, but everybody went out to run, and me and Carl were like, well, what are we going to do in here? And so Carl just started a little impromptu kids class. It was doing barbell work with all the kids, and it was adorable.
So
they just want so bad to do what the adults are doing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And
they
it's-
want to be involved.
Yeah, and it's fun to watch. I'm always so envious. I'm like, imagine the athlete I could be if I started when I was that age.
Yeah, right?
But no.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. So, and we talked a little bit about the community, but I think that that's something I want to talk a little bit more about is that adults really do need that community more than ever. And it's just such a cool experience to, in my unbiased opinion, to be around like-minded people and to kind of have that group that you can confide in, that you can laugh with, that you can go to events to, that you can kind of just have in your corner, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what keeps people coming back, though, too. So, like
Yeah.
CrossFit, or, I mean, you can really pick a fitness. Fitness is the thing, like that whatever methodology you're going to pick, as long as you stick to it, that's what is going to build all of that future success for your body, longevity in the future. So one of the biggest draws to really any fitness methodology, but it's very unique in my opinion in CrossFit, the community is what keeps people coming back. You will show up to workouts that you hate just to see your friends.
Yeah.
There's plenty of movements and workouts and things that all get combined together. And you're like, well, I hate all these things, but I'm going to go because I want to see my friends.
Yeah.
Well, the byproduct of that is you're going to get pretty fit
Yeah.
Yeah.
too. So
Well,
community is invaluable.
True.
Yeah.
That's so true. Yeah. I think a lot of people were like, oh, didn't necessarily want to be here today, but I did want to see my friends.
But I want to see my friends.
And I did want the endorphin dump after.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think it really pulls in like people in all seasons of life too. So like you said earlier, like you find your class and you find your people because you've got like all ages, you know, you've got young professionals, you've got people who have kids, like empty nesters, you have people who are starting families, you have singles, like
Yeah.
there's all kinds of people there. So like there's something for everyone.
It is such a diverse group. I think that's probably the most common misconception that I hear, and I'm sure y'all hear it too, that like, oh, I'm not fit enough to do CrossFit, or I'm not this enough to do CrossFit or whatever. But CrossFit, I will like say till I'm blue in the face, CrossFit is for everyone.
Yeah.
It really is. Like it's not, you know, everybody in there doing ring muscle ups and bar muscle ups and snatching 300 pounds. Like that's your very unique elite athlete. But the most people that are doing CrossFit are your very average person who is scaling movements and who is just doing what they can. And yeah, I think that's my main takeaway I want people to get from
Yeah.
CrossFit,
Yeah.
I think.
Infinitely scalable.
Yeah. People always say that they're like, oh, I can't come do CrossFit because I'm not fit enough. And I'm like, that's the point.
That's why you
You
do
come to
it.
CrossFit
You come
in
so
order
you can get fit.
to gain the fitness.
Yeah.
You don't work out before you go to the gym.
Because at what point are you going to decide that you're fit enough
Right.
to start
to
CrossFit?
start CrossFit, right? Like, do you say the same things when you're like wanting to go to, like going to like a cycle bar class or cycle loft, or do you say,
Yeah.
well, I need to make sure that I put in
to make
like
sure I
at
can
least
cycle
1,000.
really good.
Yeah, I'm going to put in 1,000 hours on the bike before I go to the cycle bar.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
you don't. You
Yeah.
just show up. So
Yeah.
like,
And we
Same
have, that's
thing.
why I love our like Hot Girl Hour program that we do, which Laura has helped coach the majority of those, but it's like a 6-week onboarding program essentially where we have all females come and learn the basics of like barbell movements, the basics of some of the gymnastics movements that we do. And they just leave their confidence level from when they arrive week 1, and Laura can attest to this too. And when they leave on week 6 is insane.
Yeah.
Like,
it's cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
It's cool seeing some of them like transition like after that into classes and stuff too.
Yeah.
Even just meeting them at the end of the 6 weeks during their last workout and like seeing them come to a class and not be timid and shy is really awesome.
Yeah, and not intimidated. Like it's only as intimidating as you make it. Like our coaches, Laura's a coach, she'll tell you our coaches really, really strive to meet you right where you're at and to make you feel comfortable, and you're only doing things that you're capable of, and we're gonna grow with you, and you're gonna get better. The more you come, the better you get. Yeah.
My favorite thing is when, whether it's folks that graduate like from hot girl hour to regular class, or you have somebody that goes through a foundations class or they're trying CrossFit for the first time, the coolest thing that I experience and see when they demonstrate their confidence is when they take their shirt off in the gym for the first time.
Yes.
That is the most fun thing. I'm like,
oh, you're a CrossFitter now.
I see you popping the top in here. Let's go.
Well, now we have air conditioning at the gym. Last summer, did we get it last summer, I guess? Or was it the summer before? Maybe it was, I don't know. We didn't have AC for the first couple years, and it got hot up in there. Yeah. So if you weren't taking your shirt off, you were going to anyway because you were dying.
Had to.
But now we're in an air-conditioned CrossFit gym, which is quite unusual. So.
It is so unusual.
It's a luxury.
Yeah.
It really is.
It is a luxury.
So I want to hear from each of you. What is your favorite Washington Park CrossFit kind of memory that comes to mind over the last few years? I don't know if I can answer this one either, so no pressure. Actually, I take that back. I can.
I was going to say, I think but my answer might be your answer.
Brooke, I think we can answer that for you.
Because I was going to say your wedding because it was so much fun.
It was fun.
It was like intimate, but not in
Yeah.
like the best way because it was just like all the people that
I was
you
just
guys,
kind of sad
like,
I couldn't be there
know
at the
and
pregame
love.
party for
That
our
was also
wedding
fun. Yeah.
at the gym. Chris was making espresso martinis.
I know, it was so great. So that was super fun, and just like with you guys, like building the gym together, getting engaged at the gym, then like getting married close to the gym. Like it was just,
We don't leave.
Yeah, it was just
Our
it's
little
just,
1 mile
super
radius.
special and intimate and
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh man, my favorite memory.
What about you, Laura?
No.
I mean, a lot of our community events come to mind, like doing the hot dog mile. That was pretty comical.
Oh god,
I enjoyed that.
that was great.
What is this?
The hot dog mile. So should we do it again this year? I don't know. It was
Yeah.
pretty popular, but
Why not?
we went to the track and PB's Hot Dogs sponsored us. I was so nervous to ask him, but I did it.
Can you do
And
this?
he said yes, but he donated as many hot dogs as we needed. I think we brought like a couple hundred hot dogs, and you sign up and register. The money went to ARF because it was hot dogs for the dogs, and you would eat a hot dog, run a lap, eat a hot dog, run a lap, times 4 for a full mile. So if me and Gavin split it. So he did 2 laps and 2 dogs, and I did 2 laps and 2 dogs, because 4 was out of the question for me.
Yeah. I mean, running a mile is hard enough.
But the amount of
4
people
hot
that signed
dogs.
up for that was insane. People were really
we had
pumped.
a lot of like non-gym people do it too.
A lot of people from like Run Club, and so we like to do kind of out of the box fun ideas.
Yeah, that was fun. The Christmas parties are always fun.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
going to
Just
say
because
the
we-
Christmas parties.
You know,
people-
we're used
seeing
to
people
seeing each
dressed
other
up.
like gross and
Yeah.
sweaty and red-faced and tired. So it's fun to just like get dolled up and be outside the gym.
Yeah, you're like,
yeah.
wow, these people clean up good.
I know. Seeing people in the wild is great.
Yeah, we were there last year, and Christine and I were standing there talking to each other. She was like, "We're all so attractive."
We are. We look good in real clothes. It's crazy.
We do.
You clean up nice?
Yeah.
We do clean up nice.
Although I do love my workout clothes. It's hard to. I'm either all or
Yeah.
nothing. It's
Yeah.
completely athleisure or completely clammed out.
I find it hard to believe that any of you ever go through a I look good crisis.
Aren't you sweet? Oh my god! Yeah, the Christmas parties, the dash games.
I mean, I like the open. The opens are stressful. The opens are stressful, but I love the opens.
Yeah, we should talk about the open. So the open, I talked about it in the magazine this past month because it like consumed my life for the last month. But it's like the Super Bowl of CrossFit is what I kept referring to it as to people, because people were like, "What's the open?" And it's kind of hard to explain it.
So
like,
what is
really
the
quickly. Yeah. Do y'all want to explain it?
Oh gosh.
Or I can. No.
Well, let's see if they can.
I mean,
This is kind of a quiz.
Yeah.
So every CrossFit gym, or like CrossFit headquarters, I guess, puts out a series of workouts every year. Used to be 5 workouts, now it's 3, and there's workout released once a week. Gyms do it differently, but it's the same workout for everyone, like in the entire world.
Yeah.
Which is really cool because it's a way to just bring everyone together, and you can all suffer and do
Suffer
the
together.
same thing. Yeah.
Yes.
So our gym and most gyms do some sort of like Friday Night Lights for each workout, where they have a theme and teams, and everyone comes together, cheers each other on, all do the same workouts from somewhere between Thursday to Monday, I think. You can sign up with CrossFit headquarters, submit your score, and see how you rank on the leaderboard of other people all over the world. So I think it's just a cool way to bring like everyone that does CrossFit together, as opposed to like just the people in your gym, which is also a way to bring us together too. I don't think I did it justice, but
No, I think you
That's
did.
nice.
That
On the
is.
open.
It does
That
bring
is
you,
the
like,
open.
it's fun for me. It's definitely a good community builder for the gym because you get to cheer on your teammates. You get to have that little competitive edge because you want your team to win, and you want to, do all the participation things. But then it's also fun. Like, I have a lot of friends on Instagram who maybe are not local and they do CrossFit, and it's fun to be able to like chat with them about the open because you're all
there's always like this build up when they're like, oh, they're gonna release the workout, what's it gonna be? And then there's a scale, like, different scaled versions, so everyone can do some version of the same workout. Everyone gets a judge, so it's a good way to be like, hey, are you moving the way that you're supposed to be moving?
we did
upholding the movement
we
standards.
did a series with, I keep talking about Carl, we'll have to get Carl on the podcast next.
Yeah.
We did a series with Carl.
Good call.
About the standard of movement, like for each workout of the open. We did a separate little video demonstrating like no reps, and every one of those videos went viral. People loved it. People love Carl. If you go to
So angry.
if you go to our Instagram at Washington Park CrossFit, oh my gosh, it was quite comical. Maris made a special debut in one of
she
them.
did,
Quite funny. Because it's like CrossFit is a sport, and so holding that standard of movement is really important to everybody. Very much important to Carl, but it's important. Like, what's a sport without a standard?
Yeah.
So
If you love your people, hold them accountable
That's
to
right.
the standards.
Yeah.
we don't let our friends not squat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends don't let friends
That's what I was
do
trying to
half
say.
reps.
Yeah. If you love someone, you gotta know rep.
That's
gotta know
right.
rep 'em.
That's right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we do have fun on the Instagram with that
As you
kind of
should.
thing.
As you should.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have all kind of ideas for Carl for Instagram videos. I'm like, so Carl, can we do this?
And he's going to say,
He's gonna say
Yes.
yeah,
Absolutely.
and we can do this, this, and this.
Yeah. So, and Lilley is so modest and humble. She would never ever brag on herself. But Lilley was the top 10% in the whole world of CrossFit athletes this year.
Yeah.
And is most years, right? The last.
That's 4 years, 5 years,
Yeah.
maybe?
Crazy impressive.
Thanks.
She's like my mentor and
Oh my
my
gosh.
my CrossFit crush that I look up to because she's so strong. But it's
Thank
fun.
you.
It's fun to have other women at the gym, especially. Guys are great too, but to have women at the gym that are just strong as shit that you can look up to. And
Girls are cooler than boys.
Absolutely.
I think we have more girls
I
than
agree.
boys at the gym.
And we're
I think so,
stronger than the
too.
boys. Pound
Yeah.
for pound, we're stronger
Yeah.
than the boys.
Oh,
So,
heck yeah.
Just look, I mean, I don't know how many of the boys signed up for quarterfinals, but looking at the lady quarterfinals compared to the
Yeah.
boys quarterfinals.
Lots of ladies.
Yeah.
Lots of ladies. Yeah, I think our weightlifting program for sure has way more females.
Yeah.
Which is so cool. I brag about that all the time. I'm like, yeah, we got a lot of women weightlifters.
Yeah.
Girls are cooler
Yeah.
than boys.
Which is the last cool thing I'll say.
I like girls better than I like boys. I'm not saying that in a sexist kind of way. I'm just saying I
Girls
get
are
along
cool.
better with women than I do guys.
I love that.
And I get along with everybody, but
I love it. But we have a very cool weightlifting program, which kind of sets us apart. It makes us a little bit unique, where it's a specific like Olympic weightlifting. Like they're going to a meet in a couple weeks, and I can't wait to watch them all. But it's just a very cool program where they do clean and jerks and snatches, and they have their coached hours, and they really work on getting like amazing technique at these lifts, and they're fun to watch. Yeah.
Yep.
We need Chris to do that video that I sent. The Whitney Houston
Oh my
snatch
gosh!
challenge.
Yes,
Yeah,
that would
we
be
need
so
to make
funny.
weightlifting do that this week.
I saw that earlier with box jumps, but I like the snatch way better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's something, as we kind of close out, what's something that each of y'all would say to someone who is thinking about trying CrossFit, but they're like, they're on the fence? What would you say to them? Just do it.
I mean, essentially,
Literally,
yeah.
just do it.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't want to walk into an affiliate by yourself, like, grab a friend.
Yeah.
Sure.
Come to a Saturday morning. You're guaranteed to have a partner workout. You're guaranteed to have some sort of like big showing of human beings, and grab a friend and come.
Yeah. And we have a 1 week free trial, so you can try it out for a whole week.
Yep.
And I promise you'll have a good time. Maybe not at every single class.
Well, I think every like fitness modality is humbling too. So like, don't come in thinking that like you have to be the best or you're like going to be the best. I would say like leave your pride at the door and just come in like with an open mind and be willing to learn and try new things and maybe get a little uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think if you're willing to like find comfort in the discomfort, like you're probably gonna like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hardest thing is to just walk through the door and start. I'm not saying there's not going to be like movements that challenge you or things that challenge you. Like nobody ever gets that promise in life, but probably the hardest part is just walking through the door and starting.
Yeah.
That's super scary. You've never done it before.
But it's like a part of showing up for yourself, you know? Yeah. And I think I love the quote that's like, talks about being consistent with something because time is going to pass anyway. So it's going to be 6 months down the road, and it'd be way cooler if you could be like, yeah, I started
6 months
doing
ago.
that 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Than starting 6 months later. Yeah.
How do you combat just not wanting to work out? I have no desire. There's several reasons I think I've mentioned to you before. One is I feel adrenaline and endorphins, and it hurts. I mean, literally,
The
ache.
endorphins hurt?
I ache. Yeah.
Like during?
During.
Well, I mean,
Afterwards, now, yeah. I feel, no, I'm talking hurt. Like I'm imploding from the inside.
Yeah. What
And whenever I've had surgeries and stuff, I don't numb on the inside. So I'm an anomaly. But the idea of working out turns my stomach. I just hate it.
I always tell people that there's some type of exercise out there that you would enjoy. And maybe it's not CrossFit. Maybe it's walking.
Nope.
Maybe it's hiking.
Nope.
Maybe it's bowling. Maybe it's yoga. Maybe it's paddleboarding. My mom got hooked on paddleboarding. There is a quadrillion options for exercise. So I always encourage people to just try different things until you find something that you like. But then there's also people at the gym, at our gym, who they will tell you they don't like to exercise. They're there because of the people, and they're there because they know it makes them fitter, and they like the endorphin dump they get at the end. But the actual doing the workout, some people really don't like working out. I do. I'm an anomaly, I guess, because I thoroughly enjoy torturing my body.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would keep trying different things. There's something out there. The endorphin dump is worth it for me. Well, ladies, thanks for coming to chat with me.
Yeah, it's been great.
Glad you
Thanks
were
for
off
letting
work.
us
This
hang
worked
out.
out perfect.
Me too.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure everybody said they can't wait to listen to this one. So no
boy.
pressure.
All right. Well,
I'm glad you didn't tell me that beforehand.
glad you said that now versus at the beginning.
Now that we're done.
Yeah.
So be sure to give Washington Park CrossFit a follow on the Instagram at Washington Park CrossFit. You can sign up for a 1-week free trial on our website, WashingtonParkCrossFit.com. And we are located, obviously, in Washington Park. We're right across from Acadia Foods. We're super convenient location. We're close to downtown. We're close to Ardmore, close to all the things. So come check it out. We have
come hang out with us.
a great
Come hang
community.
out.
Come get
work out
strong.
and have a coffee.
That's right. We love coffee.
Yeah, we do lots of coffee.
We love a
walks.
coffee treat.
We love food too, and we love an occasional tequila shot at the Easy
Wasn't gonna
Tiger.
say
Talk
it,
about
but find me on Friday night, right around the corner after a workout for a tequila treat.
I love it. All right, guys, that's a wrap for today. Thanks, guys. The views and opinions stated on this podcast are solely those of the contributors and not necessarily those of our distributors or hosting companies. This podcast is copyrighted and cannot be reproduced without expressed written consent of Forsyth Magazines Incorporated. Ooh, that's a mouthful.